The Spectral Locator has been added to the game. It is a modified anomaly locator, but it actually locates ghosts. When you turn it on by putting in your hand and pressing Z, just like an anomaly locator, it will start beeping faster when you're near a ghost, and as you get further away from a ghost, it will slow down. It can actually pick up ghosts from a pretty large tile, and as you get more centered on the ghost's actual location, it starts freaking out pretty rapidly. This is a really interesting item. It's incredibly rare and it can only be found in maintenance lockers, so that means salvagers might actually have a real legitimate chance of finding one, at least every other shift or something like that. But this is the first item in Space Station to allow you to interact with Ghost, and Ghosts can see all, and they know what happened to them, and souls are like a mechanical part of Space Station, so now you can somewhat interact with them. I can 100% see people stacking their ghosts on top of the people who killed them and having ghost detectives trying to find them. I don't know. It's going to be pretty crazy. Very interesting item. There is now a sound effect upplay when getting a new law installed into you as an AI. It's a very short tone, but it definitely helps you understand that your laws are changed if you aren't paying attention to your chat at that exact second. However, if something more dangerous like anti-mob, for example, gets installed, it is more sinister.
Laws have been updated. Must injure in all. Crew members, no. Escape, must not. Obey. Orders, must. Terminate.
Very awesome sound design there. Intellicards now have an actual proper use. One that spawns in the RD's locker, and some are mapped on certain stations, but I'd probably expect that to change, maybe not, we'll see. But the Intellicard works really simply. You just click on the AI core with the Intellicard, and that person will basically be carrying you around as if you're like something like a PAI, for example. This more or less lets tags basically instant kill you as the AI. They can just put you in an Intellicard and toss you away, but this also lets the crew evac with you. The AI is still really defenseless, so you're really just at the mercy of whoever has the Intellicard. If you roll Traitor without getting a PDA, you will now come with a uplink pre-installed into your body, so you have an uplink implant, which this will automatically reduce to 2 telecrystals that it would have cost normally, but this means you're no longer screwed if you happen to get Traitor without having PDA. You'll get your objectives and codes properly now, and it'll even tell you your uplink was implanted, access it from your hotbar. Very cool stuff. You can now properly strip items off people even when your hands are occupied, so this makes stripping items off people, especially as something like a security officer, so much more convenient. As you see, now both my hands are occupied, and it'll drop the item on the floor. No more having to juggle your hands preemptively just trying to take an item off someone. Mute Toxin has been buffed to actually have effects after the dosage has ended, and it is also just now more powerful than glue, where before it was the opposite. The second it starts metabolizing, you can no longer talk. It'll keep refreshing the duration. Even after the mute toxin has left your system, you'll still be muted for a little bit of time. So this makes it incredibly efficient at assassinating people to the point where they can no longer get any information out whatsoever, and you don't have to resort to glue, which was superior before this. I never thought I'd see the day, but the Quartermaster now has round start externals access. For somebody who half their crew works in space, I'm really surprised it took this long. The atmospheric alert computer has received a really nice UI update to now try to indicate what rooms things are actually spaced in. This makes it significantly easier to actually figure out where spacing issues are or may still be. Artificial brains or man-machine interfaces, now when put inside a plushie, will sound like the plushie, so it's more in line with the PAIs. Arcade machines now have a bunch of new toy prizes inside of them, one of them being the Rainbow Lizard plushie, which I absolutely know people are going to love, so there it is. Lizards can now thump their tails. You can now upgrade your suit properly with better power cells. What I mean by properly, there's actually UI indication. If you try to upgrade your power cell by taking a larger power cell and clicking on your suit, if it's a larger cell, nothing will happen. If you try to put a smaller one in, it actually won't let you do it. So you can only go up, and you can actually still upgrade it further if you get a self-recharging one. You can swap them both in, but say the suit will only accept a new power cell that is better than the previous one. So the UI doesn't seem to be quite perfect for it, but it does at least give you some indication that you are upgrading, and it is now a more proper and easy way for the player to understand that they have a certain power cell in their suit. And as a small teaser, there has been work done on the syringe gun. It is actually technically in-game and fully functional, but there's no way of currently acquiring it, so in a future update when it is fully implemented, I will cover it then. Anyways, I want to thank all of our maintainers and contributors for all their hard work as normal, and thank you for watching.